Envision this. It's been weeks, perhaps even months, since you and your former partner last communicated. You've utilized that period to concentrate on yourself, becoming stronger, more self-sufficient, and enhancing your life. Suddenly, out of the blue, you receive a message. Your ex wants to reconnect. They're reaching out. Now you might believe this is merely a random occurrence, but here's the reality. It's actually quite probable, and it's not mere chance. It's the outcome of something known as the no-contact rule, along with the psychological impacts it has on both you and your ex. In this video, I'm going to explain precisely why your ex is likely to return after you go silent, and how you can utilize this period not only to win them back, but also to evolve into the best version of yourself. Stay with me, because by the conclusion, you'll understand exactly how to harness the power of no contact and transform your life. Let's get started. Point 1. The psychological impact of absence. We've all encountered the expression, "Absence makes the heart grow fonder," but what does this truly signify? When you withdraw after a breakup, whether it's purposeful or not, you create a psychological response in your ex. Their brain begins to yearn for the connection. Humans are instinctively wired to fear loss. It's a primal instinct. So when you're absent, they start to ponder, did I make a mistake? Imagine you're strolling through the streets of a vibrant city. Then suddenly, the crowd diminishes, and you realize you've lost sight of your closest friend. Panic ensues, right? This sensation of loss is precisely how your ex will begin to feel. They're left with a void that they now connect to you. And guess what? The brain seeks to fill that gap. All of a sudden, you're not merely an ex anymore. You're the one that slipped away. And isn't it frustrating when you're attempting to move on from someone? And then, bam, your ex starts appearing everywhere. It feels like the universe is just trying to remind you what you've lost, doesn't it? Curious how that plays out. Point 2. The fear of missing out, FOMO. Now let's discuss something impactful. FOMO. It's genuine, and your ex experiences it. Individuals are inherently attracted to what they cannot possess. The instant you cease reaching out, stop pursuing, and elevate yourself, your ex's mind begins to race. What are they doing? Why haven't they contacted me? Are they seeing someone else? You see, the longer you remain absent, the more they envision you moving on with someone else. And that fear, that apprehension of witnessing you happy without them, it acts like a magnet drawing them back. But here's where it becomes intriguing. Your ex may have undervalued you while you were together, yet now that you've disappeared, their thoughts replay all the wonderful moments you experienced, and suddenly, they come to understand you were a treasure. The moment you release your hold, they sense it more profoundly. And that's the reason they might just return to you. Point 3. Emotional recalibration. When you initiate no contact, you're performing something vital. You're providing both of you the opportunity to emotionally recalibrate. Your ex may have been caught in a perpetual cycle of seeing you, dealing with the aftermath of a breakup, and to be honest, fluctuating between emotional highs and lows. However, by vanishing, you're granting them the chance to miss you. Their feelings aren't obscured anymore by the immediate agony. Consider it this way. If you've ever attempted to concentrate on something in a noisy setting, you understand that eventually your mind just becomes overstimulated. You cannot focus on anything. Now envision a serene room filled only with your thoughts. Calm, isn't it? That's the effect no contact has on your ex. They begin to reflect on you more clearly. And when that emotional adjustment takes place, that's when the opportunity arises for them to return. Point 4. The power of self-improvement. You see, this is where the enchantment occurs, not only for your ex, but for you. No contact isn't a game. It's about reclaiming your power and utilizing this period to enhance your life. You begin to invest in yourself, growing stronger mentally, emotionally, and even physically. I understand you've faced many challenges, but this is your opportunity for transformation. And trust me, When your ex observes you improving, thriving, and radiating confidence, their interest will be stirred. They'll be curious about what's happening in your life. It's reminiscent of a film where the underdog rises from despair to triumph. When they witness you leading a life they never believed you could achieve, they'll begin to reevaluate their choices. People often don't grasp the value of what they have until it's lost, and that's when they tend to return. Point 5. The power of mystery. Now, here's where it gets even more fascinating. Mystery. We all desire what we can't understand. And throughout no contact, you've turned into a mystery for your ex. They are no longer aware of what you're doing or thinking, and this ambiguity gnaws at them. Consider the last occasion you attempted to solve a puzzle. The more pieces you couldn't find, the more frustrating and thrilling it became. That's the psychological impact you're currently having on your ex. When they come to realize you've become a mystery they can't decipher, they feel compelled to return and discover what's happening. They'll reach out, aiming to end the silence and finally obtain the answers they've longed for. But here's the twist. Will you welcome them back? Will you allow them into your new life, or will you concentrate on your personal growth? Now that I've outlined why your ex is likely to return, the critical question is, what follows? The real power lies in how you respond in that moment when they do reach out. Will you be prepared to make the best decision for yourself? Keep in mind, it's not solely about winning your ex back. It's about ensuring you're in the healthiest place, emotionally and mentally, to determine what's best for you. But here's the reality. Your personal development doesn't end with relationships. If you're inclined to begin implementing the no-contact strategy in all aspects of your life, particularly in relation to cultivating long-term wealth and success, then it's essential to grasp the significance of compounding. Compounding isn't limited to investments. It also applies to your habits, your growth, and even your approach to difficulties. If you wish to discover how to harness the power of compounding to achieve financial independence, invest in yourself, and build a life that makes you proud, watch my upcoming video. Believe me, the concepts in this video will transform your perspective on your finances and your future. Tap the screen right now to proceed on your journey, and let's create something amazing together. Keep in mind, you possess the ability to determine your future. Continue expanding, continue enhancing, and remain focused. I'll see you in the next video.